Suppose for a second you were a head coach in the NFL, and seemingly out of nowhere, Andy Reid, head coach of the Kansas City Chiefs, NFL living legend, sends you barbecue. Would you eat it? Would anyone? But thankfully we don't have to wonder, because Andy Reid did just that. Here's the story. It was 2019, the Chiefs are a great team, but hadn't quite yet reached the promised land. Patrick Mahomes didn't have an NFL ring yet, but we knew he was going to be pretty good, but he didn't have it yet. So the Chiefs, towards the end of the season, were going to the playoffs. That was pretty determined. Yet they were going to need help to secure a first round bye. And the help came in the form of Brian Flores and the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins were 4-11 with Ryan Fitzpatrick. This was the Fitzmagic era at the time. If you recall at the time, this was a big ask for the Chiefs to expect the Dolphins to win, because their opponent was the 12-3 Patriots. In hindsight, this was the last season that Tom Brady would be at the helm. It almost seemed like a foregone conclusion that the Chiefs would end up having to play on Wild Card Weekend, because in all likelihood it seemed and it felt like the Patriots were going to probably beat the Dolphins. Despite the 4-11 record, this was the Fitzmagic era. Ryan Fitzpatrick had great showings. No one expected them to upset them, but upset the Patriots they did. In the final moments of the fourth quarter, Ryan Fitzpatrick met Mike Gesicki on a passing touchdown to seal the win, 27-24 for the Dolphins. It gave the Chiefs a first round bye and home field advantage, and it gave a win for society as a whole because it forced Tom Brady and the Patriots to play against the Tennessee Titans, and that was the final game that Tom Brady played with the Patriots, assuming he doesn't play another 20 years and has a rendezvous with his former team. So Brian Flores clearly was doing a lot of good for a lot of people, and Andy Reid wanted to show his appreciation. And to my understanding, it wasn't about till a year later that it was fully confirmed that Andy Reid did send barbecue to Brian Flores, Safid Dean of the Sun Sentinel. Andy Reid said, "So I thought I'd just send him a little thought from Kansas City, you know. Kansas City is known for its barbecue, and so no better present to get from there." Brian Flores was noted as saying it was good barbecue and went fast. Said he invited his brothers over. I'm not sure if anyone from the team was there, but you know, he's quoted as saying, "We enjoyed it, so I was very thankful to Andy for that." And yeah, it went very quickly. Kansas City barbecue is very good. So no, it wasn't poisoned, it wasn't an issue, and it was a classy gesture coming from Andy Reid. And not only was barbecue exchanged, but good words too. Reid noted about Brian Flores. Brian's a great defensive mind. He's sharp. He did run the defense there in New England. Brian Flores, mind you, was also the defensive play caller when the Patriots played the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game and kept the Chiefs scoreless for the first half. So in hindsight, Brian Flores has played a key role in both keeping the Chiefs out of a Super Bowl and getting them into one. And I think that's kind of worthy of some barbecue, especially if you're a Chiefs fan.